I'm working on Louise with my dad. This is my dad. Hi, Dad. And Louise, as she's wont to do sometimes, is being a bitch. Trying to take the bumper off. And finally, after lots of PB blaster and heat, finally got the nuts to turn. The only problem is the bolts are turning also. So now we're just trying to figure out how much work I want to do. It's either going to be taking off the chrome bumper cover and working both sides of the nut bolt equation that way, or taking out the pistons and removing it all that way. So this is an in-action shot. Ta-da! That's it. So I want to give a special shout out to 265 Chevy, who wanted to talk to me on the phone about dropping the steering column. And I did hear about comments to my video about the dashboard, my confusion. I heard from Cheater 40 and Aero Sport 103, who were both very helpful in their comments. But 265 Chevy, I was on my back on the floor in here on the phone with him, and he was very helpful in describing what I should see and getting that unbolted. So you can see I've got the everything all out. I just have to figure out how to get the bulbs in there out, because some of them are in there really tight and I don't have enough room in there to swing pliers around. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I did pick up some replacement bulbs to go in there, so I'm just gonna replace all the bulbs with new ones and close up the dash and put the steering column back and call it a day. So I don't know if I'll get that done this evening, but I will try. And this is really the work that my father and I were able to do this past weekend. Assemble this. We got this from a non-harbor freight store for less expensive than I was finding used ones of equal capacity on Craigslist. So this was quite the score. The price turned out to be cheaper after an at the register coupon. So I can't wait to use this. I still have all the work I need to take out the drive shaft, unbolt the transmission and the engine mounts, and then we'll be able to get it out. I also need to get a load leveler, because there was one pictured on the box, but there wasn't one in the instructions, and there wasn't one in the box. So that's an item I have to get separately. And there goes the 25% or whatever that I had saved on the register coupon. If I had known that I needed the leveler, I would have just got it then, but what are you gonna do? So anyway, working with my father was very nice. I did talk to him about the issues I had, and he politely listened, and we talked about that. He wasn't really aware of those things because, like I said, they weren't coming out of his mouth. It's just people around him that had expectations of me to measure up to what they thought his standard was. So it was good. We were working very patiently on the car and working well together, and he wants to do more of that, and so do I. So it was a very enjoyable experience. We'll be able to spend more time together doing things like this because he doesn't have so many meetings and things that kept him away from spending more time with his kids for decades. So that's it. Give you an update later.